Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Give and Go, the NBA show. I'm your host,
Yes.
Dante Williams, and co-hosting this show with me is my brother, Jimmy Williams. And look, this ain't no typical episode. This ain't no episode we doing. This basically like a preview of what we gonna do. This is season 2 of Give and Go, so we finna talk about a lot of the stuff we gonna talk about this season because it's a lot of stuff. Preseason just ended. I know my brother got a lot of stuff to say.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
the man it and then a lot of these teams revamped. We definitely gonna get into the Bulls, the Lakers, the Nets. We don't get into all that,
We gonna
but
talk about the sky, of course.
yeah, that shout out to the Sky because they one win away from winning it, and I think Chicago need that.
Oh, for sure, for
Yeah, but
sure.
so me and my brother.
Shout out Candace Parker, man.
Yeah, so one thing we finna get into is about having guests on this show. That's the first time I bring up. If you got any type of basketball knowledge, you more than welcome on the show. Just hit me up, or I can reach out to you. Just comment down below if you interested in talking basketball. Because look, the reason we started this show is because everybody be commenting and stuff, but now you now you live now, so you be able to say what you want to say. And if you say anything crazy, we just gonna look at you like, yeah, okay, like. Well,
Everybody on.
it was a
We
couple things said last season that I can't.
yeah.
Yeah, but
I mean, we passionate about basketball, so that's why we started this. We fans of the game. I played the game. Most of the people I know that's guests on this show played the game. They real hoopers, so
right.
that's just what it is, man. But this season gonna be ridiculous, man. It's already off to a rocky start with COVID and the vaccine mandates and stuff like that. But like I said, this is just a preview. We ain't gonna get like deep into Kyrie and Ben Simmons yet, but first episode we
Oh yeah,
definitely gonna
Juice, you already
mention.
know you already know you on here the first episode.
Oh, for sure.
That's not no question.
Juice, this is just a preview, bro.
Yeah, this is just a preview. Yeah, nah, this is not an actual episode. This is just a preview of what we're gonna talk about
Yeah, because a lot of
before the
people
season
they
starts.
didn't tune in the first season. We on season 2 now, so it's gonna be we trying to make it bigger, better, and Um, also, quick shout out to Bears Banter, man.
Yeah,
They every week they talking about the Bears games and they doing their previews of the Bears game.
yeah. Shout out to Bears Manor.
Yeah,
They put me on the stream yard. This is why I'm streaming now, and they definitely had a lot to do with that.
yeah. The Bears definitely. We always got to talk about Chicago teams sometimes, but we strictly
Man,
basketball. But the
speaking of Chicago teams, the
mm,
Bulls just went 4-0 in the preseason. Now it's just the preseason, but you can kind of get a glimpse of they talent. Like they look better defensively.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
They run the float. We can see we really dangerous in open court
for
situation.
sure, for sure. Lonzo
Caruso better than I thought. Caruso way better than I thought.
Caruso is a player that get that energy off the bench, but you can't sleep on him either because
Yeah,
he definitely they offense is like a free flow offense. It's like nobody's afraid to like attack or get they shot.
yeah,
But at the
sure.
same time, they still share the ball. They still move the ball. So you can kind of see what Billy Donovan imprint is when he has better supporting cast around like Zach
Mhm.
Levine.
For sure, for
Floor
sure.
the floor definitely opens up for Zach now. He gets easier shots. He gets to the basket easier. Like you said, they go in transition. So it's just
Right, right, right,
overall, it's just gonna be fun to watch the Bulls play. It's
right.
they gonna put up a lot of points, and they definitely are locked in for top 5 in the East. They should be with the
Yeah.
talent that they have on their team. But we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna get more into it, but we gotta shout out the Bulls and we gotta shout out the Chicago Sky. Candace
Yeah, shout out
Parker.
to the Chicago Sky.
Candace
Man, I
Parker.
think I feel like it's really important that some Chicago team win. I think
Yeah.
this is around the time. I personally think this is probably the best year we had in years that all Chicago teams, even the White Sox didn't make it this year, but the White Sox went far.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
the Bulls, they look decent. The Sky, they can win it with the next game. They win the next game.
Shout out Copper too, man. She's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a mini
they
D Wade. She's like a mini D Wade out there. She hooping.
for
Um,
sure, for sure.
Yeah.
And it's my fault that last season we didn't really get much in the WNBA, but I'm gonna make sure it's a priority that we do talk about the
Oh yeah,
WNBA.
we definitely going. It's a lot of
Yeah,
female hoopers that I know that I talked to about being on the show, so we gonna have them on. We gonna talk about they be on the basketball stuff as
for
well.
sure,
So
for sure.
yeah,
And then outside of the Bulls, the Lakers, man, this is a team that everybody says championship favorites. Yet they went on 5 in the preseason, which it don't matter that much to people. That it's
yeah.
just a
I mean,
preseason.
you can't really lock in on the preseason games. Like
Yeah,
even though the
but
Bulls went 4-0, I really was watching to see how well they defensive schemes, they offensive schemes, how well they move the ball.
right, right, right,
But the regular season is the regular season. The playoffs
right,
is the playoffs. The Lakers is pretty much built for the playoffs. But like I said, we're gonna get more into that later on. But you can't read too much in the preseason because LeBron could come
right.
out 10 games straight and just
And
be dominant.
Westbrook, I don't expect Westbrook to shoot or turn the ball over as much as he did.
Yeah,
But it's gonna be interesting to see when the playoffs start how all that's gonna play out.
I think
It,
injury is gonna be a big part of their team
yeah,
because
because they
everybody.
already got 5 injuries right now, so we haven't really seen a full Lakers team, but
I think
we
I ain't gonna speak on too much, but I feel like Melo gonna be a big part of their team. Like him,
yeah.
if he started to come off the bench, his scoring is gonna kind of keep them in some games, off the bench. But
Yeah, I think defensively, that's why I'm kind of worried about them a little bit. But
mhm.
we gonna see though. But other than that, we got Brooklyn. I think it was that situation with Kyrie Irving. We don't know what's gonna happen with him. And then Stephen A. talked about it, and Stephen A. kind of got some backlash from it because it's like you can't tell nobody what to do with their body if they don't want to get the vaccine shot. They don't got to go get the vaccine shot. But at the same time, if you Kyrie Irving, you trying to get a championship, like this this
It's
probably the favorites right now to win it. Like the
it's a
like
lot
real
of
talk.
it's a lot of mixed feelings about it. I mean, at the end of the day, Kyrie gonna do what he want to do with his body. That's one, but at the same time, you know, the Nets they have a valid standpoint as well. You not playing, you not finna get paid. I mean, that's
Right.
anybody's job, not the NBA, not McDonald's, not whatever. You ain't showing up to work, you're
Sure,
not getting
sure.
paid. So I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see if they try to get their governor or mayor to try to change the matter
Right.
about like him playing and stuff like that. It's we have never seen a dynamic in the game of basketball like this ever.
Right.
So I mean, nobody had prepared for this. There's no really solid answer on what you should do, what you should not do.
Exactly.
But it's gonna be interesting to see how it turned out because Brooklyn can win the whole thing. They could win without Kyrie, but they have a better chance of winning it with him on the floor in case KD or Harden get hurt, like we saw last season. So yeah, we definitely gonna get into that. But also this Ben Simmons situation is kind of
Yeah, I was just
I
gonna
don't I
bring
don't
that
really
up.
know.
I was
It's
just
kind of
gonna
to the
bring that
point.
up.
I just want him to get traded already because it's like you get tired of talking about it. But
Yeah, because the interesting thing about the Ben Simmons situation is obviously it looked like he going back to play because he don't want to lose more money than he already done lost. Even though he only lost $1 million and he making almost pretty much 30 million a year. But it like I can't. You really have to consider what Joel Embiid just said a couple weeks ago that the team was really
you
built
get
around him. So now you're looking at him like
look, you give me 30 million a year. I could walk in there and hoop and not talk to nobody.
right,
just give me, just give
man.
me. Look, as soon as we walk out the floor, I'm going to my own locker room.
And
Like,
you can't blame Ben. You can blame Ben Simmons for his play, but
mm,
I don't think he gonna get over them comments that was said after the series over against Atlanta. That's still gonna linger in the back of somebody's head. Now, I think it's a good opportunity for him to get his trade value up because it's gonna be hard to trade Ben Simmons for a real All Star caliber player because his lack of scoring. But we've been hearing like a couple weeks ago that the Pacers are a new team that can be there, but we don't know where he's going. There's no
I
set
think
play.
I think I think Sacramento want him really bad.
I think
They just
Sacramento
don't.
is a good. I think Sacramento actually is a good fit, but do you give up
He
Tyrese Halliburton? Do you give up Davion Mitchell, or like what do you do?
it's
In
not
that?
even about that aspect. Ben Simmons really want to play in L.A. He really
Yeah,
want to play in L.A.
Cali, he want to stay in Cali.
He likes living out there. I don't know if it's because his girlfriend situation, but he really like being in LA for some reason. So he wants to get over there, and Sacramento is like his only option to play in LA. Um, Now what he could do is just wait for the NBA to start their team in Vegas and just slide over to Vegas whenever they start their team, and he could be like the main guy of the franchise there. But who knows when the NBA will even, move forward in expansion, which is also something we're gonna talk about, expansion of the NBA, because there's been a lot of talks about them in Seattle, bringing the team back to Seattle and stuff like that. So,
And then we heard Vegas could be another place where another NBA team could be at.
mm-hmm.
But you know, other than that, it's really just been so much going on in the NBA.
Just yeah, and NBA, WNBA, in general, it's been a lot of buzz.
And a new I think something new we're gonna do is during the season we're gonna keep track of who are the top teams in the league, who we think, MVP race. We gonna keep up with stuff like that. We gonna have everybody opinions, whether you watching the show or you on the show. We gonna have opinions on who you think leading the MVP race. We gonna have our top 5 teams of the week
and
type of theme. So
and
we
and
gonna have more stuff.
definitely comment, like and subscribe, because we read the comments, we talk about them, we could bring them up
Some
on
fun.
the
It's
show.
been some funny comments before.
Yeah, it's definitely been some funny comments, some funny takes. We even talk about first takes, with
Yeah,
Stephen A. and Jay Williams getting into it. We'd get into that, which was hilarious to me. Them yelling back and forth. But I mean, this is what this platform is all about, as we got the super fan in the background screaming.
yeah.
Uh, but
But we talked about. But check this out. We talked about a couple teams, but I really think from what I've seen so far, I really think people sleeping on Golden State, and I think they deeper than what people think like they are.
I don't think anybody's sleeping on Golden State. Actually, I don't. I'm not sleeping on. You can never sleep on Golden State. The second you sleep on Golden State is when they come out and just start firing threes from all over the court, and then next thing you know, you down 20. Like, you can never sleep on Golden State. I think people are just anticipating Clay Thompson's gonna look when he come back, if he's gonna be close to how he was.
Yeah,
Which, I mean, all he got to do is run around and shoot. I mean, but his defense is a big part of his game, and I don't think people are sleeping on people who sleeping on Golden State don't really watch basketball.
right.
Golden State right now is still top 5 in the West, at least top 5. So I don't think, like I said, I don't think people sleeping on Golden State unless you like really don't watch the game of basketball. I would say uh, people probably still iffy about the Bulls, but I feel like they're gonna be good. Um, I'm kind of worried about Utah a little bit. You kind of like look at their team, like, so how did they improve this also? Which you can say the same thing about a couple of teams.
Yeah,
Like the Clippers, they ain't gonna have Kawhi Leonard. How are they gonna play? Are they even a championship team? You throw out Dallas. How did they really improve? They got a new coach, but is their team like? Are they going to improve from last year? Are they going to be contenders in the West? So it's going to be a lot of storylines. The Bucks. I watched Giannis preseason game last night, and he looked better than last year. Like,
yeah.
his confidence.
His shot look. If he get that shot,
Yeah,
then
it looks
it's
quicker for sure. He looks more comfortable. The way he was handling the ball. Giannis, he after a summer, like, it looked like he improved. So how is Milwaukee going? Are they going to dominate the East again? How is Brooklyn doing with Kyrie, and are injuries going to pile up? But the Brooklyn Nets also improved their bench too, so they got
yeah.
a lot of they
They
got a lot of
improved a
comfortability.
lot,
Yeah, so
but
it's a lot of different situations, storylines as far as like the NBA go that we definitely gonna get into. So
yeah, we're gonna get into that. I definitely want to keep track of that Dame situation because, in my personal thoughts, I don't think Portland got any better than what they did last year. So,
yeah, I mean
besides coach wise, but
because I mean the thing is, when you get excited about these new coaches, but you don't know what changes are gonna, like. You have to really see a coach's system throughout the season to see
right,
like
right, right.
how Portland is gonna play. Are they gonna their biggest thing is defense. Are they going to be a better defensive team? Who knows? Do they have the personnel to be a better defensive team? We don't know yet. So I mean, it's gonna be interesting. They've talking about Ben Simmons for Dame all last season, all this summer. So I don't know, man. I'm just ready for the Ben Simmons situation to be over. I'm ready for the Kyrie situation. I just want to like enjoy watching the game without it being like some type of headline. But I mean, that's the NBA. That's any sport. You're gonna have
Now,
headlines.
now let me ask you this right quick.
Mm-hmm.
So we talked about the Bucks. So let's talk about the Suns. How big of a threat do you think they can be in the West? Getting back to where they was. I think they slightly got better. I mean, they picked up JaVale McGee. They needed a backup big. You get another shooter, Shamit. Uh,
The
but they
Suns,
really ain't had too many changes on the roster.
the
But
Suns is like the same boat as Utah. Like I don't
yeah,
see like what big improvements they made. I mean, the Suns are solid. They got a good starting lineup. They got a decent bench. I think they probably still need to improve on their bench a little bit, but for the most part, I don't know how they're gonna fare against like when you start throwing teams like Golden State in there. Golden State I feel like is gonna have a really good team this year. So it's like, and then the Lakers, I think they're gonna be a lot healthier. They had a full off season. They got eliminated the first round. So LeBron and them, they've been chilling. They've been getting their bodies back together. So it's gonna be a lot. Like I said last season on our show, the Suns in Milwaukee, that was their time to win because like I said it to a lot of people this season. It's gonna be completely different. It's gonna be completely different. Teams is coming back, healthy. A lot of teams we didn't really talk about last season are gonna be better this season. Some teams
yeah.
that
So
was bad, they improved. Some of the contenders that was supposed to win improved. So it's gonna be a lot tougher for the Suns of Milwaukee to get back to the finals. And it's all gonna be on the health of Chris Paul too. How healthy he gonna be throughout the
yeah,
season.
that was a big situation. But yeah, it's a lot of stuff to talk about. The season start October 19th.
Yes, sir.
There's definitely some good games that first day. The Bulls in Detroit. So we gonna see what happened with that.
So we should end it real quick on a quick since we're doing a preview.
Okay,
Who's your who? So we're gonna do the preview of. We should do. We could because we're gonna talk about it more in the other episodes. But preview of the MVP, uh, Rookie of the Year, who coming out the East and the West, and then who gonna win the finals.
okay. So
MVP, Rookie of the Year, East and the West, and who gonna win the NBA Finals.
okay, so
You better not say nothing stupid because I'm gonna talk about you.
like, shit, come
Go
on now.
ahead. Go ahead.
Okay,
Go ahead.
so I'm looking at this year, this upcoming season. The West got way better.
Don't drag it out. I need the answers. Do not
Okay, so
drag
no,
it out.
look. I'm finna give you an answer.
Our viewers is waiting.
Okay, so my MVP for this season,
Hmm.
I'm not gonna lie, I might have to go with Steph, only because I feel like he could have won it if I feel like he could have won it last year over Jokic, only if the Warriors had a better record. And I
Okay.
feel like they team looked better. We got Clay coming back, and you got to remember Steph averaged a little bit over 30 points per game last season, so I think he can do that again this season. And then Clay coming back, I think they're gonna have a winning record, and I think Steph gonna do some crazy stuff again like he did last season.
I don't need no deep explanation, man. You just
Oh,
that's
no,
who
no,
you
no.
want. That's who you
I'm being
want.
biased. I'm just saying I
Rookie.
think Steph might get MVP again.
Let me get this rookie
Um,
of the year, man. Go ahead.
Rookie of the year.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Rookie of the year, I might end up giving it to either. I have two. I
Nope.
have.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
I can't
Nope.
have two
Nope. Nope.
choices.
Nope.
I can't have
Nope.
two choices.
Nope. Pick one.
I might have to go with Jalen Green, only because from what I've seen so far, he looked like he the best. he the most talented scorer. But I'm not gonna sleep on Cam Thomas in Brooklyn because I
Nope,
think
nope, nope. Move on, move
look.
on,
That's
move
a sleeper
on.
pick. That's a sleeper pick.
Oh
But
my god.
Jalen Green, my rookie of the year favorite. Uh, so East and West.
Hmm. You take it too long, man.
So
I
for
got
the
my answer
East,
ready.
no, chill. So for the East, I have Brooklyn.
Okay,
For the West, I'll say I'll say Phoenix again.
okay,
I'll say Phoenix again. I'll say Phoenix
okay,
again.
okay.
And for the finals, I got Brooklyn taking it, and I got KD getting Finals MVP. I think Brooklyn roster way better than last year's. I think they got Millsap, they got Patty Mills, they got Marcus Aldridge back. I think Brooklyn gonna take it this year. So
All
I'm gonna
right, we're
leave
gonna
it
have
at
to
that.
bookmark this shit. Okay. Uh, so my MVP, I got Giannis. I got Giannis. I don't. I feel like from what I seen last night, just last season. I
To be
mean,
honest.
I feel like Giannis gonna come out and dominate, and it's really nobody on his team that's gonna take like majority of his shots and stuff like that. I feel like Giannis he got something to prove. He won it. I feel like he wants to do it again. I feel like he felt like last season it was kind of iffy a little bit. People gonna say like, well, Brooklyn was hurt. So still feel like Giannis feel like he got something to prove. That's just his mentality sometimes. So I can see Giannis. I'm not gonna disagree with Steph either because Steph could come out and average a lot of points per game, but I I can see Giannis, you know, doing it. Rookie of the year, I agree. Jalen Green probably like at the top of the list for me, and probably for everybody. He the best scorer that came out the draft. I haven't really seen anybody else besides the guy from Brooklyn. Um, what's his name?
Cam Thomas.
Yeah, there you go. Like you said. But that's just scoring. But I feel like Green is gonna stand out more because he on the Rockets. You know what I'm saying?
And they got some young talent over there too,
Yeah.
from what I've seen. So
The East and the West, I got Brooklyn as well. Milwaukee gonna be right there, but I got Brooklyn. The West, I feel like the Lakers gonna be at top of the list if they not injured. If they injured, I could see Golden State up there. I could see Golden State because Golden State they got Iggy back. They got a lot of scores on their team. Like Golden State gonna be in any game. It should be
the
no
only reason I didn't say Golden State was because
Clay
of Clay
Thompson.
when he get back. Yeah, so but
I
I still
just
think they can be a dangerous team
I
though.
just like the way Golden State move the ball, man. It's like it's any team that they play. Every team is at a disadvantage because Golden State just that versatile with the basketball.
Mm.
So like I said, the Lakers if no injuries, Golden State um, right behind them, and then the finals I got Brooklyn, but I think this Kyrie situation changes a lot of things. My answer probably gonna change mid season depending on what go on.
See,
But
this,
I just
no,
like Kevin Durant and James Harden and Kyrie on the floor at the same time. I just don't see how in the 7 game series you beat that. Even as good as Golden State is, they have nobody to guard Kevin Durant. And
look,
then you throw in James Harden
right,
1-on-1 game, and then you throw in Kyrie Irving ball handling 1-on-1 game. It's just like they gonna wear you down all night. And then they bench improve. They got Patty
right.
Mills, LaMarcus Aldridge, Paul Millsap. It's gonna get ugly in the playoffs. You got to play them every night. It's just it's a mismatch. It's a mismatch. Every time you turn the corner. So
Now look, check this out. I know Kyrie is a superstar, but I still feel like Brooklyn good enough to make it to the finals. I think,
I mean, we saw that last season
yeah,
when
we seen
when
them almost put them.
Harden and Kyrie got hurt, and KD
Yeah,
still was. They were still giving okay, so if you put this Brooklyn team that they have now in the playoffs last season with Patty Mills and all that, I think Brooklyn win that series even without Harden or Kyrie because of the
they
supporting cast.
deeper. Yeah, they deeper
They
now.
a lot deeper. KD was pretty much playing the whole game. He had to. Blake Griffin played the whole game. He had to. Now, oh, they nah.
Yeah, for sure.
It's good as me. So, like I was saying about Giannis, so I got him. I feel like Giannis this offseason had to improve on something because he can't
And
do the
some
same
side.
thing. Yeah, he can't do the same thing he did last season because teams are gonna key in on that, and
And
they gonna
then
yeah.
you have to think too. He just won the championship, so now that chip on his shoulder before just to get one is like kind of off his shoulder now. Like he more
Like when
comfortable.
KD won in Golden State.
Yeah. So
After KD won in Golden State, his whole like way of the game changed. Like he was just locked in on a different level. Once he got that first one off his back, it was like,
for real.
okay, now I'm still focused, but I don't have like this little birdie on my shoulder. Like, look, you gotta win one, or they gonna come at you. Now that you won one, your game can open up tremendously because you're not looking over your shoulder for a championship. You still trying to win one, but the real hoopers know what I'm talking about. You that little that pride in yourself. Like, okay, I won one. Now I'm trying to win this other one, but it's like now I don't have to worry about winning that first one.
Right. But
Hmm.
yeah, like I told y'all, this is a preview episode. Like I
Yeah.
said, the NBA season starts October 19th. So my brother gonna either do the show of the day when the NBA season starts, or we're gonna do it the day before. But either or, catch us this season. It's gonna be an all new season. We're gonna have a lot more guests, a lot more to talk about.
Yeah.
Gonna
Lot
be
better Wi
argument
lot
sessions.
better headphones, better Wi-Fi,
Yeah.
better
Yes.
audio.
Yes. Better. We hopefully we'll have a new intro and logo for y'all. We
Yes.
gonna we gonna have different segments now, so it's gonna be a whole different type of show now. This season
Mhm.
too, give and go. If
Before
y'all don't
we
know
end
by
it,
now, y'all better know.
right? Before we end this, shout out to Chicago Sky. We need one more. I
Need one
need
more.
I I need a 30-point game from Candace. I need a
Mm-hmm.
25-point game from you know. It's not just Candace and Copper. It's Vandersloot. It's Quigley.
Yeah,
It's
Vandersloot.
Steven.
Oh, yeah,
It's
Vandersloot.
it's um it's Shields. They big man coming off the bench. Like they the Chicago Sky team is solid. Like people came at them because of their record, but Candace was out 9 games. She
Yeah,
missed 9 games of the season. She changed the whole game. But they got a really deep team. Phoenix isn't as deep as the Chicago Sky,
yeah, they not. Yeah, they not
and
deep.
they move the ball. So it's so much fun watching them play. I'm not even like overhyping it. It's fun watching. Candace, she may not have that many years to play, but it's the fact that she came home and she doing it for the city. It just make it
Feel
so
right.
much.
It just feels right. It
Yeah,
just feels right.
yeah, it's a vibe
But
for sure. So
yeah,
hopefully they win. It's Sunday. Sunday gonna be lit. If they win and the Bears beat the Packers, I know all my Packers fans out there. This ain't for y'all. This ain't for y'all. But
and if you a Packers fan from Chicago, you're not even allowed to join this. You're not even allowed to join
look,
this.
we're not gonna get look. We gonna leave Bears band to the get into
Yeah,
all the rivalry of that game. But I'm just hoping the Bears win and the Sky win. My Sunday would be lit for sure. But we're gonna
yeah,
end
for
it on
sure.
that.
Yeah, so like I said, we're gonna end the show. We're gonna end the preview show off here. Thanks for whoever checked this out for these quick little 30 minutes. Like I said, these episodes gonna be coming. Y'all need to
Season
comment
two.
below to let
Season two.
if y'all want to join the show. Let me know because there's been plenty of people talking about I want to join the show, but you
Yeah,
know
but
what I'm talking about though.
everybody look. Everybody can't be on the show, man.
Yeah,
Everybody cannot be. Everybody don't know what they talking about with basketball. Some
they
people
think
come
they
over
know what
here.
they're talking about, but they
Some people
don't.
come over
They
here
think
like
they know what they're talking about.
they talking a lot in the comments, but they can't come on the show and actually like get it out, like spit it out what they trying to say. Because nah we ain't going for that season two. We gotta either you getting with it or you get left at that point. So
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, like I said, thank y'all for whoever came out today and checked us out on this little quick preview show about what's gonna happen during this season, the second season of Give and Go. Matter of fact, but like I said,
mhm,
y'all stay tuned. We're gonna have an episode for y'all in a couple of days because the NBA season from the start is gonna get crazy.
for sure.
It's too much to talk about. But
Hmm.
like I said, thank y'all for coming out today, and we're finna end the show off here.
All right.